Hey guys, Insomnia here with some more AFK Arena. Today we are back on our Graveborn team. As you can see, 27-52. We are going to continue progression in this account. So taking a look at our Graveborn team themselves, we have Pharrell and Thorin already at plus 30 signature items, as well as Isabella. We have Nara and we have Grez, who are already 5-star ascended. Oden is working on our way there. Izold is one that we are focusing on, as well as we have a lot of copies of Shamira. We do not have any Theowins, and we have not unlocked Daemon, which is crazy with the amount of summons that we do. So I want to focus on Daemon at this point, and Izold. Izold, when we get enough food, we can actually take him to Ascended with 1-star. So let's go ahead and we'll get into our summons. Again, we are looking for Daemon. We want to build him. We already have some of his furniture, and we know he is going to be a super solid tank, which ultimately will be replacing Grez. Overall in a lot of situations, and Daemon is a super carry. And like I said before, we do have some of his furniture, as well as Izold. We have a couple pieces for him as well. So let's go ahead and get into our summons. First, we'll go ahead and use our Elite Hero Soul Stones. As you can see, we have 4 of them. Fingers crossed we unlock one of the 2 of them, which it looks like Falks and Lucius. So Lightbearer again, as well as 2 more food. We do have quite a few rare stones here, 11 in total. Again, look at the Graveborn, absolutely none, 0. This is the reason I haven't been able to unlock any of these heroes. So here we do have quite a few. Here is Daemon. We are going to focus on our desired hero summons to go ahead and pull the heroes we want. I was crossed between Daemon and Theowin just because Theowin has the event right now, but overall, using Theowin, was not too impressed with her skills and abilities. So we will go ahead and we will do our summons for Daemon in just a moment. We'll go ahead and we'll do our 1 regular summon, our 1 faction summon, and then we'll do our 2 pulls from our companion points. Fingers crossed we get a copy of either one, which would be nice. Look at that, only 3 rares. We are not going to have enough food to do much of anything at this point. But that gives us another copy of Lucius, which will add a star to him. Yeah, I'm really hoping that we can get some of these heroes up. We need 1 or 2 elites. We do have some cards, which there's our first elite. Hopefully it's Graveborn. It is another copy of Thorin. We were building him when he was released. Overall, very disappointed with him as well. Kind of a cross between a couple different tanks. But again, not too impressed with his overall performance. So let's go ahead and we'll do our Daemon summons. Again, fingers crossed we can pull a copy. Double copies, no way. Boom and boom. Elite and Elite Plus, just like that. We do want to build him. He is very powerful. If you have not seen him on the pay-to-win account, we do have him already built. We already have him up to Ascended with furniture, and he does absolutely phenomenal. But first pull was a double pull, which means we have 1 more copy that we can get for him. Really hoping at this point it can just be one solid pull would be good. We can get Lucius up. We'll add a star to him there. All right. So fingers crossed we just pulled a double Daemon pull. Very nice. Little bit more food there. So we got 2 more summons. So this one just a little bit more food. So this should be our guaranteed one, which again, we are completely full of heroes at this point. We're going to run through the teams really quick, see who we can ascend. All right, so this should be our pull to pull him, which there it is, our last pull. So 3 copies of Daemon there. We do have enough for a regular summon as well. A couple more of our emblems there. So we have 1 for 2,700. We do have a lot of cards. So we've saved a lot of cards. And another double elite. Look at that. It is Iran and Scrag. That is a lot of elites for not many summons. Very happy with the summons. Pulled all 3 of the desired heroes for the month. Iran and Scrag. Solid pull there. Let's see if our luck continues with Stargazers. Overall, running through the faction towers as well as the events that we've had, have 38 cards. Tailing on this account is very low still. We need a couple more copies. I'd be happy with Graveborn cards. 30,000 diamonds I still have never ever seen, which would be absolutely phenomenal. So we have 3 pulls here. Hoping we can get a copy of Tailing. First pull gives us a copy. Look at that. And a Graveborn rare. Very, very nice. We got 2 more pulls here. All right, let's see if we can continue the luck. It is a Wilder rare, or a Wilder elite with some definitely some hero EXP there. And our final pull for Taylene is another copy. Look at that, and a Mauler card. Very, very nice. Double copy, 30 cards, 2 pulls. Wow, that is some phenomenal luck today with the Temple. So there she is. Get another copy of her, which I believe might take her up to, look at that, guys, taking her up to Mythic. Just like that, we have her completely unlocked at Mythic with her signature item. So let's run through here really quick. Just take a look at the heroes. We do have quite a bit of food. Falks we have been working on. So overall, he is our next one. So we will go ahead and build a little bit of food here. Rain, we're going to save. Oh, we already have a Hogan. So we already have a Hogan down here, which we do. So we'll go ahead and we'll get Falks up. There we go. We have him at Mythic, which is very nice. There's his signature item. A little bit more food. All right, that takes him to Mythic Plus. We will double our copies here, just like that, to Ascended, and adding another star. Ascended with 1 star. So Light Bearers, we added 2 total heroes here. Still need a couple more Light Bearer copies there to continue to build them. And we have food. So whoever we get to Legendary Plus or whoever we get food for next, we can build on the Light Bearers. Let's look at the Maulers really quick. Again, here we've been completely full of heroes. Just waiting for food at this point. As you can see, for Brutus, for Sophia, for Titus, we can make a little food for Screg, but Screg, we don't have the copies either. Warwick, we're not going to build. So at this point, it's really just waiting for food. But these are a priority for heroes, just for the simple fact that I am using all these heroes when it comes to the faction towers. So we know they are the off factions because this is the Graveborn account. But there we go, Screg to Mythic. So just, again, waiting for food at this point for all of my Mythic Plus heroes. Just waiting for more copies to get them up. Here we did pull, I believe, another copy of Iran. Not sure we're going to have enough because they are already both Ascended. Just waiting essentially for food. Saurus, we have Elite. 1 and only copy we have ever pulled of Saurus. So very, very sad that he is sitting there and we have a significant amount of food to build him. Ultimately, I'm just waiting for him because as soon as we use food, I want to get him up to Elite Plus as fast as we can. And we already have food sitting down there. But let's look at the Graveborn account. This is what we want to focus on. Did we get enough food? We have 1, 2, 3, 4. We do have double copies here. So we are going to have enough food. There we go. So Sylvana goes to Legendary Plus. Just like that. Izold is going to use her for food. There we go. We'll add 2 more in there for Ascended Izold. Definitely wanted to see him. There is his 1 star joining another Ascended hero. And Damon's right there just waiting to build him as well. We have copies of Baden. We have copies of Shamira. We have another copy of Torn. Overall, look at that. Izold right up to 1 star. And of course, Taylene went to Mythic. No Hypogens at this point. And unfortunately, the Dimensional Heroes, we were short to get Nakaruru. So unfortunately, we did not pick her up. But that will go ahead and complete it for our weekly quests. All right, so let's see. I think overall, Izold is going to be the one we want to focus on. So I'm going to go ahead and get his signature item up. As you can see, we have 10 of 10 here. I have 358 chests out of the last event. And I really want to see what he can do. I'm saving all of my other emblems for Damon at this point. We are going to build Damon. Hopefully with our summons, we'll be able to take him up to at least plus 20. But there is Izold all the way to a plus 30. Izold cannot be controlled while using his Toxic Transfusion ability. And as we know, that is his ultimate ability. So if he ults, he cannot be CC'd. And effects are increased to 8 for 18 seconds. So very, very powerful when he ults. Now, couple that with his furniture, which we'll go ahead and take a look at now. Overall, we have 14,000 poke coins, so we'll go ahead, we'll do a couple summons. Right here, again, we want to build his furniture. The wish list just got a lot stronger. Baden we still have in there. Damon we still have in there, focusing on building those, as well as Taylene. Need a couple more copies, but I know we have a few pieces for her as well. So let's go ahead, let's see if we can get some red twinkles here, which there was just a couple more of our regular mythic pieces. Same with that one, or our legendary piece, excuse me. So this will be our mythic summon, which it is a copy for Taylene. Another copy for Taylene. On all of my accounts, I've gotten super, super lucky with Taylene's furniture, which is kind of crazy, but I have gotten very, very lucky. And there is a red card on the table. So I'm thinking overall, Grez does have his furniture for Izold. So I'm hoping we can build him and put his furniture pieces in here. So we'll go ahead and we will invite him into the inn. There he is. So let's go ahead and build out his room, which I'm thinking we're building out Tassie's, but we're going to have to speed that one up. Don't recommend using gems for this, but I do want to see him built. There we go. So I believe between Nara, so there's a piece for him. So we will remove that one. I know we can focus it by Graveborn here. So we have one piece of his furniture here. Let's see the medium pieces, which I believe we have. Might just have the one piece for him. Because we have Thorn, we have quite a few. There's Damon. Another set for Damon. And here I believe the same. We have one for Baden, one for Damon. So Damon's got a lot of furniture here. But so just one piece for Izold. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to take him all the way up to his 3-piece, but definitely adding some furniture. Look at the amount of stats that adds. Life Leech, Tenacity, Received Healing, lot more accuracy. Attack goes up significantly. So I really thought we had a couple more pieces for him. But overall, he is the warrior class. So here we have Baden, which I guess it was Baden that it was for. We have Nara and we have Nara. And that is it. So we're going to go ahead and save to get a couple more pieces for him. And I believe at this point we are going to get another piece for Nara. Nara is wearing the other piece for Baden, but overall with her, we can significantly increase her abilities because she will have her 3-set bonus. So let's grab her 3-set bonus here. So we'll go with Nara, which will take her 3-set. And if you guys have not seen, her 3-set bonus is very, very powerful. All enemies become terrified for 2 seconds after Nara successfully kills an enemy hero with her ultimate ability, Butchery. Enemies are unable to attack while terrified. So this adds a whole new dynamic of the CC aspect that Nara brings, which is what makes her furniture very, very powerful. And there we go. We unlocked all of our furniture for the Graveborn. All right, so that will do it. So 27-52, we'll go ahead and get all of our heroes cleaned up. We are already on level 295, so made a ton of progression through here. We have Izold completely maxed out, which I have never seen before. I've never built before myself. So very, very cool. We got a 3-piece to Nara. We have a 3-piece to Pharrell. Continuing to build Damon on this account. Got a lot of copies of Shamira, a lot of copies of Baden. Theowin still have not unlocked, which is crazy. But overall, let's go ahead and get into the campaign 27-52. So we do have some heroes that we can swap in. We do have Izold built. We do have Oden built. So we did slow it down a little bit so we can kind of see what's going on here. As you can see, Nara has Pharrell in the bottom. And with the stun ability, he cannot do CC. So essentially, that's kind of the lockdown that you want to do here. Pharrell keeps spirits up on all of the enemies with his plus 30 signature item, not only doing damage, but also doing energy disintegration, which is very, very powerful. 16 million damage there from Isabella, 7 million from Pharrell. Pharrell, overall, we're not worried about his damage. We're more worried about the spirits that he's keeping up on targets. So on this one, we use Nara to grab Sylvana. As you can see, Sylvana hopped right on Isabella, where Nara just snatched her right off. And right there, I want to see Nara's ultimate, which there it is. There's the fear. Look at that. Pharrell's running away. Naru's running away. That is the 3-set bonus. That is super, super powerful. Anyone that is killed with the ult, the entire team just flees in terror, as you've seen there with them just turn around and running away. So very, very cool to see her 3-set bonus. 17 million there, 8 million from Nara. So overall, again, Pharrell and Nara not really here for the damage, more for the crowd control aspect. Nara in the bottom, again, snatched Sylvana right off of there. Also did the bleed effect, which is another big part of Nara. So I'm hoping she gets her ult off again. Grabbed Grez right there. He has a shield. Nara is just taking down everyone. Took down Grez, took Sylvana. There is the ultimate, which didn't get the kill shot, so didn't get the fear. Very, very cool to finish that battle. So 14 million, 7 million, 7 million damage, which brings us to 27-55. Now we're going to swap to the top again to try to lock down Pharrell. If we can get a stun on him, if we can get the bleed on him, as you can see, he's almost completely dead at this point. Very, very easy to take him down. There's the ult, which results in a fear. Which I believe at the top, Nara is just chasing Tassie like crazy. A lot of people always wonder who is kind of a hero to deal with Tassie. I use Nara. Nara will pick up Tassie. If Tassie teleports away, Nara will actually pick her up again to continue to bring her closer and ultimately getting the kill shot on her, which I would definitely love to see because Tassie is a pain in the butt. Bringing us to 27-56. This one again, we're going to have Nara pick up Sylvana. Grabbed her right off there. Got the bleed effect on her. But as you can see there, Grez dies so fast. Just absolutely destroyed. Kill shot even resulted in a fear there from Nara. But Thorin might not be enough to take this team down. They're a little bit spread out, especially with Shamira being in the bottom. And that will be our first defeat here. Which again, watch Grez in the middle. I know he is a scaling hero. The middle bottom, but 1, 2, Shamira's Soul Siphon, done. That is the reason. So when you look at Grez, when you look at a couple different tanks, including Almas, we've seen a lot, dies super, super easy. Warwick dies really, really easy. Estrilda, she has a tendency to die really easy. The kind of off-grid hybrid tanks have a tendency to just die. I mean, as you've seen there, he just fell over, and that was it. So we'll go ahead, we'll change up the team a little bit. We tried it a lot of times, couldn't get through with our current team. Let's go ahead and we will swap Izold into this comp. I hope he doesn't do the same, which one hit, Soul Siphon, dead. So even though he is 1 star, he has maxed out his signature item plus 30. There's the fear from Nara. Just got absolutely destroyed there by Shamira in the bottom. Didn't even get an opportunity to really do anything. Came out, stunned Grez. Let's try him in the top. That way he just has to deal with Ogi on top. He's got some heals. And even there, Izold just got absolutely destroyed. Seems overall as a tank, very, very difficult to survive. So let's go ahead. We'll swap Oden in this one. Hopefully with a little bit of more crowd control that we can get this one down. Again, hoping that it'll keep Izold alive long enough to ult, but unfortunately did not. There's Nara's Fear with her ultimate ability. We have Pharrell up with spirits everywhere. Shamira just ulted, which usually results in 2 or 3 ticks. The whole entire team is absolutely devastated at that point. Let's try picking up Shamira in the bottom. But I think Oden might die pretty quick in this one with Sylvana on him, which got a lot of dodge. Izold went down really quick again there. So trying around the whole team here. There was the little Nara Fear, but it looks like just down to Thorn and Pharrell, which Pharrell is banished. Dealing with the Tassie CC is very, very tough when it comes to this stage. All right. So unfortunately, if Thorn cannot get it down, it's going to be close. Unfortunately, he did not. So that will do it for the Graveborn. Super stoked to see Izold, even though he was not very effective today in the campaign. Ran it a lot with Izold, ran it with our primary comp with Grez, ran it a lot with Oden. Unfortunately, we could not get the stage down tonight, so 27-56 is where we would conclude it with the team. Let me know in the comments what you think, and as always, thank you for watching.